Welcome back to the Daily Truths and Weekly Wins. It's been a minute, and I wanted to say I apologize for the delay in the new episode. As some of you may know, and for those that don't, I am transitioning to full-time RV living. And as much as I thought that would be a seamless process as far as scheduling and working and things like that, it's not as simple as I thought it would be. And so I'm here to tell you I'm settling in now and loving the adventure and wanting to get back on track here with scheduling my podcasts and other content for you. And that's where today's episode came, and talking a little bit about adventure and pushing boundaries and the power of adventure and connection. I will give you a little introduction on how this episode came together. I was actually recently in Kimberley, British Columbia, and connected up with a friend of mine, Dave, and our two dogs, my dog Tika and his dog Charlie. And we connected up for a mountain bike ride. And I've known Dave for a number of years now. We've always got along really well and connect here and there, but it's been a while since we've connected, and it was really great. He reached out and said, "Hey, you want to go for a mountain bike ride? I'm in Kimberley," and I happen to be not too far away. I was in a great little town called Canal Flats. And for everybody that's listening, this is in British Columbia, Canada. I said, sure, I could be there tomorrow morning, 8 a.m. And so that's how it started. And the experience and this podcast is just about the thrill of that ride and the powerful reminder of the importance of a connection and the importance of adventure and how we can find balance in this. So today's episode, we're going to explore the significance of outdoor adventure, the power of friendships, and how you can integrate these elements into your life to enhance your overall well-being. I want you to reflect as we go through this episode, what are you choosing for connection? And what are you choosing for adventure? And how is that working for you? The importance of adventure. I want to start with a personal reflection on this. For me, adventure has always been a cornerstone of a fulfilling life. There's something special about stepping out into the great outdoors, pushing your physical limits, or soaking in the beauty of nature that revitalizes the mind and body. Think about the last time you had an adventure. Could have been a hike in the mountains, a bike ride, a mountain bike ride, or even a simple walk in the park. These experiences do more than just keep us fit. They renew our spirit and clear our minds. When I'm out there on the trails, I find a sense of peace and clarity that I just can't get anywhere else. It's like the noise of everyday life fades away, and all that matters is the next hill, the next turn, or the next horizon. I kind of looked into this a little bit, and I wanted to understand why I feel so good after time in nature. I did some research. Let me share some quick stats with you. Did you know that men aged 30 to 60 who engage in regular outdoor activities are not only physically healthier, but also report lower levels of stress and higher levels of happiness? Studies have shown that activities like mountain biking, hiking, and even regular walks in nature can significantly reduce the risk of cardiovascular disease, improve mental clarity, and enhance your overall well-being. But it's not just the physical benefits. There's something deeply therapeutic about connecting with nature. It gives us a chance to reset, reflect, and recharge. For those of us juggling careers, family responsibilities, and personal commitments, these moments of adventure become essential. They remind us of the bigger picture and help us keep our priorities in check. We talked about adventure, but I also want to touch on another equally powerful part of this day. And that's the power of connection. And one of the best parts of this trip was to share the experience with a good friend and our dogs, Tika and Charlie. There's something incredible when you're sharing an adventure, when you're out there pushing your limits, facing challenges together, and celebrating those small victories along the way. Dave and I have shared a few rides, but we were actually talking about that it's been a while since we've been on the trails together. And it's not just the biking. It's about the conversations we have, the laughs, and sometimes even the silent moments of appreciation, or the fact that we're both completely gassed and don't have any ability to talk. But it's the appreciation of the beauty around you and where you are. Studies have shown that strong social connections improve mental health, increase longevity, and even boost your immune system. When you combine this with the physical benefits of outdoor activities, you got a winning combination. For men in our age group, building and maintaining these friendships can be a game changer. I want to share a particular moment. We got to the top of this one section and we popped out just off the trail onto sort of a parking area. And we stopped and we caught our breath and we just took it all in. In that moment, I felt a profound sense of gratitude, not just for the view, but the company. It's been a few days that I've been solo in the truck and camper with just the dog and hanging out in the woods. Like I said, that adventure brings a lot of clarity and peacefulness, but it was really that shared experience that created a memory and strengthened our bonds. And I have a deeper, more profound respect for Dave. And each time we connect, that friendship continues to grow. Here's my challenge to you. Reach out to a friend this week and plan an adventure. It doesn't have to be extreme. Simple hike, a bike ride, or even a walk in the park. The key is to make time for these connections and to nurture them. You'll find that these moments not only enrich your life, but also provide a solid foundation of support and camaraderie. We've explored the power of connection and the power of adventure, and how the connection and adventure can really inspire us to live a fulfilled life. Some practical stuff on how we can balance these adventures with our busy lives. I get it. Life can be incredibly hectic between work, family, and other commitments. Finding time for outdoor activities can seem a little daunting. But here's the thing. It's all about prioritizing and planning. You don't need to embark on epic journeys every weekend to reap the benefits of adventure. Small, consistent efforts can make the big difference. Tips that I always like to share in the podcast to give you some tactical things that you can take away today and make a change in your life. Number 1, schedule it. Just like you would with any important meeting or task, put your outdoor activities on the calendar. Treat it as a non-negotiable appointment with yourself. Number 2, start small. You don't need to start with a full day hike or a long bike ride. Begin with a shorter, more manageable activity, a 30-minute walk in the park, or a quick run around your neighborhood. Number 3, involve your family. Make it a family affair. Take your kids for a nature walk, plan a weekend picnic, or explore a local trail together. This way, you're spending quality time with your loved ones while staying active. Number 4, find a brother. Have an adventure partner. Like my friend Dave, this makes it easier to stay committed. You can keep each other accountable and make the experience more enjoyable. Number 5, mix it up. Variety is key. Try different activities to keep things interesting. One week it might be biking, the next it could be hiking, kayaking, paddleboarding, or trying out a new outdoor sport that you've always wanted to try. I'm going to give you some real life example here. My weekdays, I might not have time for a big run or walk, but I get up every morning and I do a walk and or walk run with Tika. Sometimes it's only a couple kilometers, and sometimes if I have time, it's 5 or 7 kilometers. But it keeps us both active and it sets a positive tone for the day. And then when I have time off, and I have longer gaps, then I do things like the big long mountain bike rides or trip somewhere and spending time in nature for longer periods of time. But the reason why I can actually make those long trips and long adventures happen is that consistent daily activity that helps me stay focused on how good I feel when I do those activities. Balancing life and adventure is about making it a priority and finding ways to incorporate it into your routine. Remember, it's not about perfection, it's about progress. Every little step counts. I couldn't finish this podcast without sharing a little bit of the inspiration of the adventure and connecting. Wasn't just reconnecting with Dave and going for a mountain bike ride. The inspiration came on the ride when I watched the dogs. It's always amazing the energy and excitement they have when you pull the bike off the rack and they know they're going for a ride. Dave's dog Charlie was running nonstop, bounding through the trees, just on a mission. My dog Tika, she's a little older, super excited at the beginning, but then just settled into her pace and just cruised. And pets add a unique dynamic to our outdoor activities. They really remind us to enjoy the simple pleasures and to be present in the moment, whether it's watching Tika or seeing Charlie rip up and down the trail. It was so neat to see their enthusiasm. It's contagious. And it's a reminder to embrace the adventure with childlike wonder. And beyond the joy they bring, pets also offer incredible health benefits. Studies have shown that dog owners are more likely to meet their daily exercise requirements. Having a dog encourages you to get outside and stay active. And this can lead to improved physical health, lower stress levels, and even reduced symptoms of depression and anxiety. And that's where Tika comes in for me with this change in living arrangements and, as I shared in the past, the ending of a relationship. It's a great opportunity to hold me accountable when I feel too tired or I'm not really in the mood, too stressed, sad, whatever it may be. Tika's eager face is always there and has been perfect motivation for me each morning. Those moments of shared adventure not only strengthen our bond, but also give me a fresh perspective and renewed energy. And it's been a big part of my continued growth and consistency in doing something every day. If you have a pet, though, and you consider them your adventure buddy, I just want to share a few tips making the most out of your outdoor time with them. Safety first. Always ensure the trails and activities you choose are pet-friendly and safe. Carry enough water for both of you, and be mindful of weather conditions. Start slow. If your pet is new to outdoor adventures, start with shorter, easier trails to build their stamina and comfort level. Stay prepared. Bring along essentials like a first aid kit, leash, and some treats. It's always better to be prepared for any situation. Enjoy the moment. Take time to watch your pet and enjoy their reactions. Their joy and curiosity can enhance your experience and help you appreciate the adventure even more. Pets remind us that every moment can be an adventure if we let it be. So as we wrap up today's episode, remember that adventure isn't just about the destination. It's about the journey, the connections we make, and the moments we share. Whether it's with friends, family, or our beloved pets. These experiences enrich our lives in countless ways.
Thanks for joining me on the daily truths and the weekly wins. I hope today's episode leaves you inspired to embrace life's challenges and make the most of every day. Don't forget to subscribe wherever you listen to your podcasts and share this with someone who could use a little boost. Join me again for more insights and encouragement. Until then, remember, progress, not perfection. Keep striving, keep growing.